Now, recently, I hear a promise that they would move the non-tax threshold from $1.8 million to $3.5 million. And that sounds good. And I sit back and I say, Lord, touch the minds and hearts of our people. Touch the reasoning of our people. The Jamaica Labour Party moved the employed labor force to 1.4 million people. Of that employed labor force, about 214,000 are on PAYE, meaning that they pay income tax and they pay as you earn basis. When you increase the threshold to 3.5 million, if you are already benefiting, meaning that your pay is 1.8 million or less, you're not going to get anything out of that. That don't benefit you. How many people here earn $1.8 million yearly? So none of them are going to benefit from that. The people who benefit from that would be 127,000 people out of 1.4 million people. In other words, only 9% of the employed population would benefit from that. They would get about $400,000 more per year. But who would pay for it? You think that money just come from the sky? You think that money just appear, it's just there somewhere and you take it? No, it has to be redistributed. It means that none of you here earn 1.8 million. But every one of you here would be required to pay $32,000 every year to the 124,000 people who earn about 1.8 to 3.5 million. You will have to pay for it. It is not the first that the PNP has come to you with a policy that redistributes wealth in this country. They did it with something called the high interest rate policy. They did it for several years. And the same people now who benefited from the high interest rate policy, who earned their money from that so that they can say that they are toponaris. They were so vulgar with it that a member of their government had to say that the high interest rate policy was the greatest transfer of wealth from the poor to the rich. Now they come back again with another policy that is going to require $30,000 out of your income to pay to people who earn about 1.8 to 3.5. You are going to pay for it. Now, the cost of it is $75 billion. I hear them say about 55. Lie! Lie! $75 billion it will cost. And where is that? Let me tell you what $75 billion can do. The program that we are now doing to fix your roads, that everywhere I drive, they say, my road, Prime Minister, my road. And I go and we find the money, $45 billion. The SPARK program to do 660 roads across Jamaica. And somebody come now and say, take up the $75 billion, which will just end the SPARK program. You could do 2 SPARK programs out of that. You know how much money we spend? You know, the country needs to know this, man, because it burned me to my heart. Burned me to my heart. To see the foolishness. Right now, we spend $80.6 billion on the police force. That's what we spend to keep you safe and we must take up $75 billion to enrich 127,000 people out of 1.4 million people. We spend $17 billion on university. The same people who are quarreling about education. We could have, if we were to take that money and spend it on education, it would have probably make little more sense, because it would have benefited far more people. We spend $19.7 billion on pharmaceuticals and medicine. You see how much we could have helped people who have cancer and all kind of things. But they are proposing to take $75 billion and just redistribute it. I want all well-thinking Jamaicans to dismiss this. It is dangerous. It's going to put us back in debt. But more importantly, it is going to prevent you from getting your roads and your water. If they had any care about the things that matter to the mass of the people, they would have suggested how to get road and water. But that's not their concern. But as I stand here today, I am telling you that my administration has already started and will continue to deal with your road and your water. The things that matter to you. There will be round 2 of the Spark program, which means that the 660 road, which is already programmed, you will have another 660 roads to come. So year by year, the roads that are problems to you, that will be solved. This year alone, we are spending over $10 billion on water projects. We have a big water project called the Northwestern Water Resilience Project. We have a big one in St. Catherine, the Content Recovery Project. We have a big one in Mandeville, the Greater Mandeville Water Supply Project. All of these are massive projects that are going to solve the water problems in those areas once and for all. I leave you with a consideration. Since the 9 years of my administration, motor vehicles in Jamaica has doubled. No wonder you have far more complaints about roads, because people want to drive, go to their yard, on carpet. In our administration, more people are building their own homes privately, doing the little thing, putting on a room, adding on, fixing up. And more people want to go in them shower, turn it up, and say shower, and my administration will ensure that you have good roads to walk and ride and drive on, and that you have water in your house, which is basic for modern living. We did it with crime. We did it with unemployment. We did it with debt. We did it with no new taxes. We cut poverty in half. We bring down inflation. We will fix your road and bring water to the pipes in your home. God bless you. Love you.